Recently, AI has been changing the world. From being able to make art from words, write book summaries, gourmet food recipes, and even give you pointers on your school assignments that also give you warnings for plagiarism, of course. But today I want to see if it can help improve my life. The goal is to see if this AI can pass 3 tests. Can the AI make a reasonable schedule for a human being? Is it more helpful or inconvenient to my daily tasks? And is there a greater use for AI to help with everyday life? I started my day at 10 a.m. and gave the AI a list of things I needed to get done. A final test at 3 p.m., create a video about this AI, and also pack my bag for my trip home. So I fed it to the AI and it spat back out this schedule for me. And the first thing on the list was giving me an hour to eat breakfast. Well, I don't usually eat a big breakfast, so I took a couple granola bars and used the rest of that hour to shower and get my day going. My friend also left his keys in my room yesterday, so I'm gonna ask the AI if there's a specific way that I should give them back to him, or maybe what I should say or do. And I'm expecting some like WikiHow explanation to come up, but let's see what it gives me. So I prompted the chat to tell me what I should say when I gave him his keys back, and there were 2 major points. To be considerate, and then also ask if he had trouble getting into his non-existent car or his house without his keys.
You got my keys? Yeah. Thank you.
You have trouble getting into your house or your car, or...
Are you filming?
I'm in the midst of doing a video.
Oh. Don't you have a final today?
3 o'clock.
Well, I hope I make the video.
I'll see you next year. Oh. By this time it was about 11 o'clock, so I continued to study for my college test that was 4 hours away. But I'm also the type of person that likes to pace myself when I'm studying, so about an hour in, I'm gonna try to ask the AI what it thinks, things I could do in order to take a break from studying. Alright, it's telling me here, take a walk or go for a bike ride, exercise can help clear your mind, and listen to music, or read a book and magazine. I think I will actually... So it's these 3 books which come in a series. Everything is a subtle art of not giving up and unfuck yourself. You could probably tell there's a common theme about what I like to read. I come back to them every so often. I bookmark a page for a day where maybe I do need to hear something that applies to my everyday. You and everyone you know are going to be dead one day. And in the short amount of time between here and there, you are going to have a limited amount of fucks to give. So little, in fact, that if you go around giving a fuck about everything and everyone without a conscious thought, well, you're going to be fucked. And that's something I love because I'm such a person who vouches for not sweating the little things, and in this case, not giving a Then I got back to studying, and studying of course meaning that I would do my work for 15 minutes and then move the camera for a different perspective, and then do work for 15 minutes and then choose a different perspective for my camera, and oh look, it's lunchtime. Also around now is the time that the AI planned for me to eat lunch, so I'm gonna try to ask it if I should get a certain slice of pizza or if that's something that it can do, because I don't know, I'm just trying to make this fun. There's many different types of pizza to choose from, and the best type will depend on your preferences. Some popular options include margarita pizza, pepperoni pizza, mushroom pizza, barbecue pizza, or veggie pizza. Okay, so to be honest, it just kind of listed everything, and I also don't like mushroom pizza, so I guess on that note, we're gonna go for the barbecue chicken pizza. Sounds pretty good, if they have it. Can I just get a barbecue chicken slice and an order of garlic knots? That's all. Alright, so just for a change of scenery, I brought my lunch to the business building, which is very quiet because everyone is studying for finals and also people started to go home. So I ate lunch pretty fast and took the rest of the hour to just relax. And then I got back to like passive studying, but like not really wanting to cram that much before the test. So I actually took the advice from earlier and just sat down to listen to music. That way I could wind down before my test actually happened. Feel free to comment if you see a song that you know or like. And then I pretty much just laid low until my test at 3 o'clock, and I asked the AI pretty much what I should do leading up to the test and told me to get there early. So I did a last minute review of my notes, and then I took it, and that was that. That's it, that's my last final. It is done. Pretty much went as well as it could have gone. It was 50 multiple choice. I'm still on schedule to follow what the AI gave me, so I'm gonna ask it more questions once I get back to my dorm. So following what the AI said, I used 1 hour to make a thumbnail and kind of plan out what I was going to say for this video. At 6 o'clock I started packing my bag, and by 7 o'clock I was pretty much done with the day. I've had that bear for many years, but the little bracelet that I had around its neck was a 2021 bracelet that I got on January 1st of last year, which is a good reminder to tell you guys that I film every day of my life and a lot of my experiences are on my channel. So if that sounds like something that you guys might be interested in, subscribe. I hate asking, but it works. It works, I'm sorry. So just to go back to the original goals that we set at the beginning of the video, did ChatGPT, the AI that I'm using, create a reasonable schedule? With a few modifications, I think I got through the day pretty well, so I'll give that a pass. Was it helpful or inconvenient? I think it was helpful, but once again it did need human influence to kind of gather everything that I needed for the day, because I didn't really give it an infinite amount of context of who I am and what I had to do. And lastly, do I think this AI has future potential? While I think this can technically be a stand-in for Google at some points, depending on what you ask it, with Google you're kind of sifting through a lot of answers to try to find which ones are correct, and this tool will kind of just give you one straight answer that you have to trust, which is not always as grand as it is convenient. I think as long as there's human error and a need for creativity, these AIs are just a launch point for ideas, not a replacement for what we do. If you want more informational resources about the tools that I used in this video, I'll leave them down in the description. If you enjoyed this video, you know what buttons to hit, and take it easy.